Turn the clock back to May 1850. Set the thermometer at 97 degrees in the swarming, dust-choked camp of Sacramento, and we're ready for the story of California's first Iceman. Among the passengers just arrived on the steamer Oregon this sweltering day is young Peter Jeffries of Boston, come out to retrieve his family's fortunes.
Hey, which way you going? Well, Peter Jeffrey.
Hello, Mr. Colby.
So, you've got the gold fever too, have you? Welcome to California. Well, how'd you travel? Overland?
Around the Horn. Worked my passage.
Did your brother come with you?
Bob? No, he's back in Boston. We couldn't both of us leave my mother.
No.
Under the circumstances.
No, I suppose not. Unfortunate, your father's death.
But hardly surprising.
Oh, I don't know. Men of his age have failed in business before.
My father didn't fail, Mr. Colby. He was ruined.
Well, it amounts to the same thing.
That all depends on where you sit.
Oh, I have no doubt your father blamed me for several of his difficulties. But the fact is, Peter, he wasn't a very good businessman. Oh, honest as daylight.
And loyal.
But no imagination. You've got to have imagination to succeed. How do you think I've established myself here in so short a time? By figuring out what people want and can pay for. Say, see here, how'd you like to work for me?
For you?
I'll be glad to give you a job.
Thank you, Mr. Colby, but I think I'll look around.
All right. Look around. What do you see? I own pretty nearly the whole town.
You don't happen to own a hotel, do you?
The Colby House, right across the street. You think over this offer of mine now, unless you want to try your luck up at the diggings.
No, I think I'd rather get into some kind of business.
You're smart. You know, it's a lot easier to take gold out of a man's pocket than get it out of the ground.
You should know, Mr. Colby.
Chip off the old block.
Here, let me.
I think his leg's broken.
It's a wonder he wasn't killed.
If I could just get him back to my house.
Oh, I'll carry him for you.
You're very kind.
Easy, fella. I'll try not to hurt you.
That's a good boy.
I never saw anyone more expert. Where'd you learn to put on a splint?
Watching our family doctor once, and then practicing on my dolls.
Worth it. Breaking a leg, isn't it, fella?
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but Uncle Phineas won't hear of it.
Uncle Phineas?
Mm-hmm, my guardian.
Phineas Colby?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's a stifling day, isn't it?
Wait till the real midsummer weather hits us. They say it's terrible up at the diggings.
Well, that makes a third good reason for staying right here.
What are the other two?
Business opportunities.
Yes, and?
Good day, Miss Colby. Thanks for introducing us.
Yes, thanks, old fella. I wish you'd speak to these teamsters of yours, Uncle Phineas. They have no regard for life or limb.
I'm paying them to make time.
At the risk of killing people?
It was only a dog, my dear.
But tomorrow it might be a child. This man was driving like the devil was after him.
You know what that team was hauling?
I didn't even look.
Snow.
Snow?
Yeah, from the high Sierras.
What for?
The thing men's tongues are hanging out for. Cold drinks. Bert Lawler of the Magnolia Saloon will take all I can deliver at $900 a ton.
Well, that's fantastic.
Sure it is. I'm going to make a fortune.
$900 a ton for snow.
Give me a beer. Warm 2 bits, cold $2. Cold one.
One whiskey highball.
$5.
$5? All right. It's highway robbery.
But man, it's sure good and hits the spot.
We work our fingers to the bone digging gold, and then these godgers take it away from us. $5 slush.
You could drink it without.
In all this heat when your hide's cracking?
What's yours gonna be, stranger? The same.
A greenback. You must have just arrived.
Today.
Where from?
Boston.
I'm from Springfield.
Well, shake. My name's Peter Jeffries.
I'm Steve Griswold, and this is Hank Lewis.
To Massachusetts.
Where snow is free. Gosh, I wish I had $1 for every shovelful I've dug.
Or snowball I've thrown. It's not the same as ice.
Nah, it makes your whiskey watery.
And there's no sound to it. That's half the pleasure of a cold drink. A tinkle of ice.
For that, they'd charge you $10 out here, if there was any ice, which there ain't.
Well, there must be frozen lakes up in the Sierras.
Buried under 20, 30 feet of snow, his snow.
What do you mean, his snow? Nobody's got a monopoly on snow.
He owns all the wagons, all the teams to haul it, got the teamsters under contract.
Oh, I see.
Can you remember as a kid, hooking rides on the back of an ice wagon?
Sure.
And the Iceman chasing us off saying he'd report us to the company? Seems like a long ways off.
15,000 miles around the Horn.
Well, have another drink on me.
Thanks, but there's a letter I want to get off tonight. To your girl? My brother, in Boston. Glad to meet you.
Don't say I'm crazy, Bob. If ice will keep in Boston ice houses all summer, it should keep in holds of ships. And will be worth its weight in gold out here. Borrow the necessary capital for the first shipment. But act fast. The hot weather has already hit Sacramento. We can recoup the family fortune together. You at that end, and I here.
Good afternoon, Miss Colby.
Oh, Mr. I never did learn your name the other day.
Peter Jeffries.
Let me take your things. Come in.
I just stopped by to inquire about the dog.
He's doing beautifully. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get rid of him.
He knows a good thing when he sees it.
Oh, Uncle Phineas. This is the young man I was telling you about, who was so kind.
Hello, Peter.
Good afternoon, Mr. Colby.
You've already met?
The first day he was here. Before that, in Boston.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I, just didn't get around to it.
Well, young man, have you decided what you're going to do yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. I thought you'd see the light.
I'm going up to the diggings.
You are? Why?
It seems a good idea.
You mean you don't want to work for me? You can't find anything else around here, is that it? You're a fool, Peter. Stiff-necked, no imagination. Your father all over.
Let's leave my father out of this, sir.
All right. Go up to the diggings. Break your back with a pick and shovel. Break your heart washing gravel. I thought I was doing you a favor. I'm going over to Magnolia. Arrange for another shipment of snow.
Last these mosquitoes.
What do you say we call it a day?
Yeah, they wasted.
Don't get discouraged now.
It beats me how two fellas mining side by side can have such different luck. Oh, not that I regret you a single ounce of dust, Steve, but it just doesn't make sense.
What you need is a long, cold drink. Come on, let's head for the Magnolia.
Well, I have no money to blow on Colby frappes. But I'll go to town with you anyway and see if there's any mail for me. I'm expecting a letter from my brother. Miss Colby,
Well, it's been a long time.
let me carry this for you.
It's some food I'm taking to a woman that's sick.
Always looking for someone to nurse.
I don't have to look very far these days. Sacramento's full of fever.
So I've heard. This is my first trip down.
I hope you're making out well in the gold fields.
Not very. In fact, not well at all.
But you're going to stick it out.
Until my ship comes in.
Some people wait all their lives for that, Mr. Jeffries.
You trying to discourage me?
I do think it was short-sighted of you not to accept my uncle's offer.
Still in the snow business, I see.
Yes, the wagons come down twice a week.
Tons of frozen assets.
I'll relieve you of that now, Mr. Jeffries. Thank you.
My regards to the Snow King.
Hi, did you get your letter?
No, I can't understand it. I thought sure I'd hear by now.
Well, drown your sorrows.
What'll it be? The same.
$7.
$7. It was $5 the last time I was in here.
Well, it's gone up to $7 now.
Why?
Because the price of snow's gone up, that's
I won't pay it. You buzzards. Picking these fellas clean. You ought to be shot.
If you don't like it, get out of here.
I'm going to. See you up at the digging, Steve.
It falleth as a gentle dew from heaven above.
Will you do something for me, Uncle Phineas?
What do you want?
A load of snow.
Load of snow? What for?
The sick.
My dear Laura.
The fever's spreading all over town, Uncle Phineas. Folks burning up with it. If they could just have some snow packs to relieve their suffering.
Do you realize what snow is worth?
Can't you think of anything but money, Uncle Phineas?
Now, Laura, dear, you're overwrought. I think you should give up this fool idea of nursing everybody.
How can I, when people are dying all around me?
There's always sickness in gold camps. Sacramento is no exception.
Oh, you're heartless, callous, cold as snow yourself. Colder. Snow at least melts.
Flying Cloud made it in 80 days from New York. That was a record, of course. took our ship 3 months from Boston.
What are you talking about?
Trip around the Horn. My brother got my letter in June. I'm beginning to wonder if he did. And here it is the end of August. 27th, isn't it? Steve? Steve! What's the matter?
Sick.
Fever.
I know. You're burning up. Oh, dear God, if only I had some ice.
Pest hole. That's what this town is. Only way a man can keep going is to keep drinking. Give me another one.
$10.
Here, take it all. You better have it as well as the undertaker.
Here comes another wagon load of snow. Hey, young lady, what are you doing? You have no right to that snow. It belongs to me.
It belongs to my uncle.
Oh, you're Miss Cope. Well, he's selling it to me, and I'm paying him $1,500 for it.
$1,800. Laura, get away from that wagon. What kind of behavior is this? You have no right to that snow.
That's what I told her.
Now, you put it back pronto. It's our snow.
It's God's snow, and I'm using it in his name. Now, get out of my way before it all melts.
Miss Colby. Here, let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you taking this?
Right here to Pioneer Hall. We've turned it into sort of a hospital.
Things are pretty bad down here, I understand.
Perfectly terrible.
It reached the diggings, too. Steve Griswold was hit by it. Dropped right in his tracks.
Did he pull through?
More by good luck than good nursing. We sure long for you.
There's so little even I can do. If I only had some ice with which to fight this fever. Oh, this is better than nothing. And I had to steal this. But what I need is real ice, and lots of it.
I sympathize with you, Miss Colby. There's nothing in the world I'd like to see myself right now, and a whole shipload of ice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeffries.
What in heaven's name has happened? Couldn't you raise the money for the first shipment? It's been 5 months now, and not a word. The heat here will soon break, and I'm already broke. Two bits left. Just enough to buy a stamp for this letter.
In all my life, I never saw men go for liquor like this.
You've never lived through an epidemic before. They're panicked.
You just keep the snow coming, Mr. Colby.
Bert, If instead of just one wagon load arriving, what would you say if a whole wagon train load of snow pulled in here?
I say we'd make a killing.
Then you'd better get ready, because it's on its way.
Colby, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I've commandeered everything on 4 wheels, and every 4-legged critter that can pull them. I've hired teamsters at double pay, and a crew of shovelers. I've sent along an armed guard to protect them, because we've got to go all the way up to Echo Summit, 7,000 feet to get snow now.
Must cost you a fortune.
I'll get it back. This snow's going to sell for $2,000 a ton.
$1 a pound?
You can collect it from those suckers there. You know, they'll pay anything as long as they're afraid for their lives.
You have got nerve.
Just takes imagination, like I told that young upstart, Peter Jeffries. Well, I'm going to run up by horseback in the morning and see how things are going.
I'll be waiting for you, partner.
Peter! Merchantman from Boston just docked. She's got a consignment aboard for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Front Street, foot of K. The captain said ice. He must have meant rice.
One at a time, folks. There's plenty to go around. At fair prices. What's more, from now on, every ship out of Boston will be carrying ice to California.
May I buy a cake of ice, please?
Not for me, Miss Colby.
Well, I'll pay whatever you're charging.
Well, for you, there is no charge. You're welcome to all the ice you need for the sick.
Oh, Mr. Jeffries, thank you.
Steve, 1 cake of ice for Miss Colby.
Hail the Calgary hero. The wagon train's on the way down from the mountains. $20,000 worth of snow. Bert, you're going to make more money. Was that ice?
That was ice.
Where'd it come from?
Boston.
Boston. What are you talking about?
A whole shipload just docked. Consigned to Peter Jeffries.
Jeffries.
The young man with no imagination. Everybody in Sacramento was down there buying from him.
But our snow.
Who's going to want snow when they can get ice?
I've sunk a fortune in that wagon train. All my profits from the past summer. I'm ruined.
How about a drink? There's plenty of room at the bar.
Real cold. Listen to that, will you? Real honest to gosh ice. Here's to Peter Jeffries, California's first iceman. Hooray!
There hasn't been such excitement since gold was discovered. Why, you could have charged any price and got away with it.
I'm not your Uncle Phineas. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, that's all right. At this point, I'm not very proud myself of the name Colby.
If you'd like to change it, it could be easily arranged. Laura, look at me. Will you?
Are you asking me to marry you?
I love you, Laura.
I scarcely know you. All I know is that you're a nice man.
Did you say a nice man?
The nicest man I've ever met.
So that leaves Phineas Colby, the former Snow King, and his sidekick Bill Lawler, watching from the doorway of the Magnolia Saloon, as their ill-gotten profits melt inexorably away. if your life depended upon it, could you remember where you were and what you were doing on a certain day 15 years ago? And could you prove it? That's the situation in the story you're about to hear. A story I call The Hangman Waits. The scene is laid in the famous old silver camp of Cerro Gordo, northwest of Death Valley, in the year of 1889.
That's quite a sign you got there, Aldrich.
Yeah, I never had the heart to change it. Even though Zimmy's been gone 15 years now. Best partner a man ever had.
He died?
He was murdered. Murdered in cold blood right inside there. Surely you remember?
I wasn't district attorney then. Just a struggling young lawyer in San Francisco.
It was in all the papers.
Well, mining camp shootings were pretty common at that time.
This was no shooting. This was a butcher. He claimed Zimmerman had shortchanged him. Zimmy, the most honest man that ever lived. This fella grabbed up a miner's pick from the counter. It was too late.
They hanged him?
He stole a horse and got away. There was posses combing the countryside for weeks. Wanted notices posted everywhere. I never found him. This was back in 1874, August 16th. I can see the calendar on the wall now.
Well, the arm of the law is long. They may still catch up with it.
If they do, I hope I'm there to see him swing. Morning, Mrs. Kidreed.
Oh, good morning.
Hey. The Cerro Gordo News has got the whole story in its old files.
Complete with pictures?
Never was any pictures of this fella. That was one of the troubles. But I've got a picture of him burned in my memory. He's rather short, medium build, little mustache, blue eyes, look kind of harmless. It's him, the murderer, standing right there. I'd recognize that face anywhere. It's him, I tell you. Grab that man. Don't let him get away.
Hey, what's the idea? Take your hands off me.
Hold him. Yes, it's you, all right. Timothy Slade.
My name is Alex Grant.
Hey, deputy, arrest him.
What for?
For the murder of Henry Zimmerman here in Cerro Gordo, August 16, 1874.
Why, he must be crazy. I never set foot in this town before today.
Are you sure, Mr. Aldrich? You bet. He don't fool me. He's Slade.
You've got me mixed up with someone else, I tell you.
Oh, it is him. The same man as came rushing out of the store that day. Nearly knocked me down. His hands all bloody.
That's enough for me. Better come along quiet now.
Oh, if I committed a murder here, do you think I'd be fool enough to come back?
Like all murderers, drawn to the scene of the crime.
Who are you?
Lucius Peck, the man who will represent the state when you come to trial.
All right, come along.
Once a week, I'll come in and dust the office for you. Oh, not when it's full of clients.
And the clients we hope to get.
Darling, you've only just hung out your shingle. They're going to flock in here.
Spoken like a true wife.
I'm still not quite used to it, being Mrs. Gregory Lewis.
I hope you won't regret it.
Greg,
Or am I bringing you to Cerro Gordo, so far away from home?
there's only one place for a mining lawyer to succeed, and that's in mining country.
You really do believe in me, don't you, Jamie?
I believe you're going to be one of the great mining lawyers of the West. As great as William Stewart. Greater.
I must admit it'll be a feather in my cap to send this murderer who's been at large for 15 years to the gallows.
You think it's a sure thing?
My dear fellow, at least a dozen people in this town have positively identified him. The cleverest criminal lawyer in the country couldn't get him off.
I sometimes wish I'd gone in for criminal law. The competition here is really getting stiff for mining lawyers. Do you know how many shingles are hanging out here in Cerro Gordo?
One more than there was yesterday.
I've half a mind to go in and meet this young upstart, Lewis.
Do. Wish him luck. Luck? As one colleague to another.
Perhaps throw some business his way.
Why not?
Are you out of your mind?
Look, Alex Grant is badly in need of a lawyer to defend him.
It would give Mr. Lewis a start and a finish. Mark him for a failure, first crack out of the box. Men have left town for less.
Lucius, you're a genius. I certainly appreciate you dropping in like this, Mr. Whitman.
Our very first caller.
As one colleague to another, I just wanted to wish you luck. I'll need it. Pay for all these. There's a case coming up shortly that might interest you. The People versus Alex Grant. You may have heard. No. It's creating quite a sensation. This Alex Grant is charged with murder.
Murder?
Well, murder is a little out of my line, Mr. Whitman. You see, I'm a mining lawyer. Mining lawyers are starving to death out here, Mr. Lewis. You'd be wise to take what you can get. I'm prepared for rough sledding. Whoever handles the case will make a reputation for himself. Well, then it shouldn't be difficult to find someone. Oddly enough, it is. You see, the murdered man was a close friend of everybody in Cerro Gordo. A very close friend. And under the circumstances, well, you can understand, they'd naturally be reluctant.
To defend his killer, of course.
Well, the accused must have friends, too. He's a stranger, knows nobody. This killing took place 15 years ago. 15 years?
Why, this sounds fascinating.
Sounds to me like the poor guy's got all the cards stacked against him. He needs help the worst way. Needs to have somebody want to defend him, not just a lawyer appointed by the court. I see. By George, I'll do it.
Oh, Greg, I'm so glad.
My congratulations, sir. When's the trial set for? 3 weeks from today, Circuit Court. Well, then I'd best look up my client. The jail's just up the street. Good day. Good day, Mr. Whitman. Mrs. Lewis.
Good day.
I certainly appreciate you coming in. Thanks again. My pleasure. Bye.
Oh, darling, you're on your way.
It boils down to this. We've got to produce an alibi for the time of the murder. Prove that you were somewhere else.
That's the truth, all right.
Can you remember where you were in August of 1874?
Yeah, I think so. I was driving a team for Remy Nadeau, hauling freight across the desert from San Bernardino to Panama.
Good.
One of the lonesomest stretches of desert land a man ever traveled.
Now, was there someone with you?
Yeah, a swamper named Jamie, a little cockney from London. He died just after.
And that's out. But you must have stopped places somewhere along the route.
Yeah, water holes where we camped.
No settlements?
Gosh, no. Wait a minute. Yes, there was one way station, just beyond the Cajon Pass, where we crossed the Mojave River.
Yes?
That's where I was on August 16th. We left San Bernardino on the 13th. I can remember because it was my birthday. And it always took us 3 days to get to that station. It never varied.
Good, good. This is better luck than I dared hope for. Was there a station tender?
Yeah. He acted as agent for the mines in the district.
What was his name?
Oh, I can see him perfectly. He was lean and grizzled.
What was his name?
I'm trying to remember.
Think, man, think. Your life depends on it.
Oh, give me time. Give me
We
time.
haven't got time. You go on trial 3 weeks from today, and this man is the only person in the world who can save you.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
He's racked his brains until they're frazzled, but he cannot remember that station tender's name.
Do you think he's telling the truth?
Yes, I'm convinced of it. Alex Grant is no more guilty of that murder than I am.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Greg, because I believe in him, too.
But unless we can locate that witness and bring him here to testify, Alex will hang.
How far away is this way station?
It doesn't exist anymore. It was abandoned in the 70s when the Panamint folded. Oh, Janie, I'm up against a stone wall. And the days are passing. It's only 2 weeks now before the case comes up. My first case.
You know what I think? I think you need some supper. Don't worry, honey. You haven't lost yet.
Everything from A to Z. Does that include R for rope?
What kind of rope? He's gonna hang?
Well, the case hasn't been tried yet.
But it's your fire.
I'd be glad to donate a rope. I'll donate a sack for his head. I'll donate a coffin and a spade.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mrs. Lewis, you're looking very charming today.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis is the attorney I told you about, who's defending Timothy Slade.
You mean Alex Grant?
I was delighted to learn that the prisoner is in such capable hands.
How are things coming?
Oh, shaping up. Well, glad to have met you, sir.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. I didn't like the way those lawyers smiled, like cats who swallowed a canary.
Yes. And I have a horrible suspicion as to who's the canary. Janie, they played me for a sucker. Saddled me with a hopeless case.
Not hopeless, darling.
Oh, let's face it, honey, it'd take a miracle to save Alex from the gallows. The evidence of a man whose name has been forgotten. A man who, for all we know, isn't even alive.
Well, miracles have happened, and we still got 14 days.
Mr. Slade.
Alex Grant's the name.
Still sticking to your story, eh? You know, things would go a lot easier for you if you'd simply confess.
Confessed to a crime that I didn't commit?
If your case comes to court, you're bound to be convicted. And the judge can decree but one sentence. Death by hanging. But if you'll confess, I'll enter a plea for leniency.
You mean life imprisonment?
Preferable to a rope, isn't it? Now, I've drawn up a statement. All you have to do is... You shouldn't have done that, Mr. Slade.
Grant's the name, I tell you. Alex Grant.
You leave me no other choice now but to prosecute you to the end.
I'm innocent, I tell you. I never saw Henry Zimmerman in my life. And I never set foot in Cerro Gordo until the other day.
Pictures don't lie. I managed to find an old photograph of the murderer, which I shall introduce in court as evidence. Exhibit A. Take a gander at this.
Gander. Gander! That's the man's name! Jailer! Jailer, get my lawyer here, quick! Jailer! Harry Gander, that was his name.
The question now is how to locate him. When's the last time you saw him?
About a year later. He was fixing to retire.
He didn't say where to.
No, he just remarked he was getting on in years.
How old was he?
60, maybe.
That'd make him 75 years old now.
I know what you're thinking, but it isn't so. Those old desert rats live on forever. They just dry up and go away.
Yes, but where's he blown to? Oh, I'm sorry, Alex, but the time is getting short.
Yeah, I know. We're no better off than we were before.
Oh, sure we are. At least we know his name is Gander. Goosey, goosey gander, whither dost thou wander?
That's what my boss Nato used to call him, Goosey Gander.
Remy Nato. Oh, what a dope I've been. He's the man to contact.
Nato gave up trading years ago, in '81 when the railroads came in.
Where'd he go?
Oh, Los Angeles would be my guess. That's where he hailed from.
All right, I'll send a wire right away and find out.
Remy Nadeau in hotel business here.
Have you information? Whereabouts? One Harry Gander, in charge of Mojave Station, 1874.
The answer.
Replying your inquiry, do you refer to Mojave Railroad Station or Stage Station? Oh, no. 2 precious days wasted. Mojave Stage Station. Gander killed in corral fight, 1875.
That was his nephew, Harry. I remember when it happened. Tell him we want Goosey Gander.
Gander, we are trying to locate, nicknamed Goosey. Gander, living in San Bernardino, 3rd Street.
I'll pack your bag.
tracked me down. What do you want of me?
Mr. Gander, do you recall a teamster who used to drive for NATO back in '74 by the name of Alex Grant?
Grant? Alex Grant? Oh, yeah, sure, I remember him. Short fellow, a little on the stocky side. Better spoken than the usual run of long line skinners.
Yes, that's the man.
Yeah, what's now, did he die and leave me some money?
No, he's not dead yet. But he's about to be tried for murder.
Murder?
Murder?
And you're the only person in the world who can save him, Mr. Gander.
What do you mean?
Alex Grant claims that at the time of the murder, he was nowhere near the scene of the crime, that he was at your station.
What was the date?
The 16th of August, 1874.
15 years ago. How could anyone possibly remember?
Sulphur, the gentleman is asking me, not you. August 16th. And I can't recall offhand, but give me time and I can recollect.
Well, you'll have to do your recollecting on the way. The trial's set for tomorrow at Cerro Gordo.
Oh, great dear Jehoshaphat. We'd better get going.
Now, just a minute. My husband ain't going to get mixed up in no murder case.
Sulphur, you heard what the man said. My testimony is the only thing that'll save Alex Grant.
And what kind of testimony is that?
Well, I'll come up with something. I've got a powerful memory.
No jury'd ever believe you. It's a wild goose chase.
Well, my name is Gander.
A man 75 years old.
Woman, fetch my valise. Get. George, that's one time I won. I've been keeping a record in this little book here of all the fights that me and Sophie's had since we've been married. She's still 28 up on me. I hope the court has more confidence in me than she does.
Mr. Gander, now you state that on the 16th of August, 1874, the prisoner was at your way station 200 miles from Cerro Gordo.
That's right. Drove in about 11 o'clock in the morning, had a 2-wagon, 12-mule team outfit.
Now you're sure of the date?
Positive.
Will you tell us why?
Well, I was giving him a hand with some freight. He was hauling a heavy load that trip, I recall. And we got talking about the weather. So I remarked that it had been a terrible hot summer. The worst August I ever remembered. So he said, Alec did, he said, cheer up. Yesterday was the 15th. We're past the halfway mark. So that's how I know it must have been the August the 16th that he was there.
Now, is there anything else that you can recall?
Ain't that enough?
Your witness?
Mr. Gander, how many teamsters were employed by Nadeau at the time under discussion?
Oh, 50, maybe 60. Biggest freighting outfit on the desert.
And these teams were constantly coming and going?
Well, that's the object in freighting, mister.
And yet you claim to recall the exact day and hour that one of these teamsters stopped at your station.
Well, I didn't have nothing else to think about. Silence! Proceed.
You even claim to remember a casual conversation about the weather, the most universal and commonplace of all topics.
Yes, I do.
Mr. Gander, you are a man 75 years old.
I was only 60 at the time.
How can you possibly expect this court to place credence in such testimony?
Because it's the truth.
Witness dismissed.
How'd I do?
Gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the testimony offered by the witnesses for the prosecution, all of whom positively identify the prisoner as the murderer of Henry Zimmerman. These witnesses represent the solid citizenry of Cerro Gordo, our leading merchant and partner of the dead man, the leader of the town's good works, the superintendent of the Cerro Gordo mine. The word of such witnesses, my friends, rings as true as the silver from these hills. as opposed to the evidence presented by the defense. A desert rat, well past the biblical span of 80 years and 10, who can remember only that the day was hot. August on the desert, and it was hot.
I remember something else, too. It just come to me. On that day, among the stuff they'd had to put off at my station was a jug of sulfuric acid. It got broke when he lifted it off his shoulder, and he got a spill of the acid on his left arm. Made an ugly burn from his shoulder clean to his elbow.
He's right. Look at this.
Very clever.
You don't think it's real, eh?
Of course it's real. It may even have been incurred at Mr. Gander's station, as he claimed.
It was, I swear it.
There's nothing to indicate when. You should have had the date tattooed while you were about it.
Why, you great...
Either that or rigged that story better between you.
Your Honor, I submit this as evidence.
Evidence of collusion.
My worthy colleague is right, but it deceives nobody. Certainly not these 12 tried men and true.
Order! Silence! There'll be a recess of 1/2 hour, after which the court will charge the jury.
Your Honor!
Take the prisoner to his cell. The jury will stay here incommunicado.
But, Your Honor!
Court dismissed.
I'm afraid I bungled things.
No, you did all you could, Harry. Cards were just stacked against us.
You mean you think there's absolutely no hope?
You saw the faces of those jurors.
Yeah, Sophie was right. They didn't believe me.
The judge, too. He's for conviction.
Might as well chalk it up right now to her credit. You see, I keep a record in this little book of all the fights me and my wife has had.
You even put down what you fought about.
No, them entries way back there was business. Notes about freight and accounts due.
Mr. Gander. Greg, look at this.
For God's sake! And to think you had this in your pocket all the time. Come on, let's get back to court. It's almost time for them to reconvene. Your Honor, I ask that the case be reopened.
On what ground?
Additional evidence has just come to light. This notebook, Your Honor, the personal property of Mr. Harry Gander for the past 20 years. If it please, Your Honor, will you read this entry? The pages are yellow, the writing is faded, but I think you can make it out.
Alex Grant got a bad burn on his arm from unloading a carboy of acid. Hurt like the devil, but he didn't say much.
And the date?
August 16, 1874. Let the jury examine this.
If Sophie ever finds out that book with a record of all our fights was passed around the courtroom.
The jury's coming back.
Gentlemen of the jury, have you arrived at a verdict?
Reckon we have, Your Honor.
The prisoner will rise and face the jury. What is the verdict?
Not guilty.
And so, a happy ending all around. Alex Grant went free. The DA lost the next election. Greg Lewis became a famous lawyer. And Harry and Sophie Gander fought happily ever after. the year 1881. More than 30 years have passed since the first cry of gold in California went echoing around the world. But still the stagecoaches rolled, carrying treasure from the mines, no longer in the form of dust, but bars of solid bullion zealously guarded by Wells Fargo. For at every bend in the road lurk bandits who believe that gold is where you find it. The Sonora stage bound for San Francisco is just loading on this hot midsummer day. The one lady passenger is pretty Jeannie Porter, niece of the local Wells Fargo agent.
Goodbye, Uncle Cliff.
Have a good trip, my dear. I'll look for you back in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. This gentleman was about to sit there.
That's all right. I'm riding on top.
Thank you.
Oh, Jim.
I'll see you when we stop to change horses, Jeannie.
That it? Another bout's coming. $125,000 in bullion.
And Jeannie wonders why I'm riding on top.
Well, she knows nothing about it, of course.
You thought it would make her nervous?
When you've been with Wells Fargo a little longer, you'll realize that the less anybody knows about treasure shipments, the better. That's why I waited until the last minute to put it on.
Well, goodbye, sir.
Good luck. Westbound, stage for Frisco, 10 bars bullion. Driver, Hank Green, Jim Burney, detective, riding shotgun.
It's a hot day.
It is August.
Would you object if I loosened my collar and tie? I know it's not polite in the company of a lady.
No. I've already removed my gloves. I couldn't stand them any longer.
Thank you.
Hey, pull up! Drop your gun! Drop that shotgun. Now the gun and belt. You two. All right, now throw down those boxes. Hey, one at a time. Hey, get back inside.
Why, you dirty blackguard!
Stay inside. All right, get going. And don't stop.
This just came in, sir. Bad news, sir?
From Jim Birney. Stage was held up the other side at Chinese camp. Lost the whole shipment.
10 bars of bullion? Holy smoke.
He's at Oakdale Station awaiting orders. Wire Birney to return here at once.
Yes, sir.
You come face to face with the man, but can't describe him.
Well, he had his hat pulled down and a bandana over his face.
His voice. You heard his voice.
It was low and harsh, probably disguised.
That's a big help.
Well, I'm just telling you, sir.
Tell me how he got wind of the fact there was treasure aboard, huh? Tell me that.
I don't know, sir.
He wasn't working alone. That's certain.
Well, there was only one set of footprints at the scene of the holdup. I examined the ground thoroughly.
He had a Confederate on the stage, someone who gave him a signal. Did you question the passengers? Did you?
Well, according to Jeannie, they were all dozing inside when it happened.
Like the detective up topside.
We had no chance to put up a fight, sir.
I know. I'm not blaming you. All I care about is recovering that gold. It's somewhere. 10 bars of bullion can't just disappear into thin air.
Well, I'll do my best.
Your job depends on it. $125,000 is a whale of a loss for Wells Fargo to take. So you just get busy before whoever stole those bars melts them down.
Why would he melt them down? All he can do is make gold bars out of them again.
By melting them down, he'll destroy the numbers and weight stamped on them so they can't be identified.
Of course. Stupid of me.
I'll give you 10 days to uncover some evidence. Meanwhile, we'll post notices offering a reward.
I see they have a reward posted.
A lot of money. Well, Mr. Crothers, how's the arm?
Oh, it's fine, Mr. Birney. Say, I think I have some information that may be of interest to Wells Fargo.
Well, in that case, come right into the office.
I have some information also.
Oh, you two are together?
No, we just happened to meet here while reading the notice. Say, Mr. Birney of Wells Fargo, this is Mr.
Barnes, Edward Barnes, mining engineer. Glad to know you, sir. Shall we step inside, gentlemen?
By all means. Well, Mr. Nichols, I don't know how useful this will be to you. It may be just a wild stab in the dark. But I thought I'd come in and tell you anyhow. All during that holdup, there was something very familiar about that bandit's voice. But hanged if I could place him. Then last night, all of a sudden, it came to me. About a week or so ago, I was in a restaurant up in Columbia. Sitting next to me was a man with red hair. I guess the red hair was the reason I sort of noticed him. Well, sir, 2 of the waitresses came over to him, and both of them started to take his order. And he said, hey, one at a time.
The very words that express agents used, and he told you to throw down the express boxes.
Their voices sounded alike?
And no mistake about it. To my way of thinking, they're one and the same fella.
Aside from his having red hair, can you remember anything else about his appearance?
Oh, he looked like any miner.
How tall was he?
I told you he was sitting down. But he was a husky build. I'd say weighed, 190, 200 pounds. Well, that's about all there is to it. Not much to go on.
Mr. Crowthers, before the holdup, did you notice any of the stage passengers who were acting suspiciously?
Suspiciously?
Yeah, leaning out the window, waving a handkerchief?
Why, I had my own handkerchief out. I was mopping my brow.
In other words, you noticed nothing?
No, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Crowthers. Would you mind waiting a minute while we speak with the other gentleman, in case some more questions come up?
Why, not at all.
Will you come in, Mr. Barnes? Mr. Nichols, Mr. Barnes.
I understand you have some information regarding the Sonora stage robbery.
Oh, perhaps not. Anyway, I thought it worth passing on.
Worth $5,000, you hope. Well, so do I. What is it?
Well, in the afternoon of August 18th, that was the date of the holdup, I was riding along the road going in the same direction the stage had taken, only some miles behind it. Shortly before I got to the bend of the road, a man came riding toward me at full gallop. His saddlebags were bulging and he carried a gun.
What did he look like?
Well, he passed me too quickly to get much of a description, but there's one thing I did notice because his hat had fallen off. He had red hair.
Red?
A real brick color.
Mr. Barnes, could you give us any idea of the size of this man?
Well, not with any degree of accuracy. He was riding like the wind.
Would you say he was large or small?
Oh, on the large side. Probably tipped the scales at 200 pounds.
What kind of horse was he riding?
Oh, that's not important. He could change horses. Thank you, Mr. Barnes. Thank you very much.
I'm glad if I've been able to help, sir.
Well, you and Mr. Crothers both.
Do you want to question me some more?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Crothers. Your description of the suspect tallied perfectly with that of Mr. Barnes.
Would you leave your addresses, please?
San Francisco, general delivery.
I'm leaving shortly for Mexico to attend to some mining interests, but mail addressed to me at Chihuahua will reach me.
Good. Well, now we're really on the track of something.
Speaking of tracks, sir.
I've gotten more information out of those two men in 5 minutes than you've given me in the past 5 days.
I'd still like to know what kind of horse that bandit could have been riding.
It's the rider we're after, man, not the horse.
But my point is...
And you call yourself a detective?
I'm doing my best, Mr. Nichols.
It's not good enough for Wells Fargo. You're fired.
Oh, Jim, how dreadful to have fallen down on your very first assignment.
But I didn't. If I'd been given just a little more time, I'd have got to the bottom of this case.
I feel so responsible.
It's not your fault. It's just my hard luck.
I asked my uncle to hire you.
You did?
Yes, I told him how wonderful you were. I really believed it.
But you don't anymore.
Weren't there any clues you could follow up?
There's the testimony that's just come in about a thick-set red-headed man.
Nothing else?
The footprints and other tracks around the empty express boxes, and this.
Well, that's my glove.
Yes.
Well, where did you find it? I lost it at the time of the holdup.
And I picked it up in the road about a mile this side of the holdup place.
Well, how in the world?
Your uncle has a theory that someone in the stage was in cahoots with the robber. Signaled him there was gold aboard.
Well, I still don't understand.
As a detective, may I point out that a glove thrown from the window would make a mighty good signal?
Jim, Bertie, are you implying that I threw that glove out on purpose to warn a bandit?
I'm only trying to point out...
I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Will you please let me finish?
I've heard all I want to.
Jeannie, listen. I'm just trying to tell you that any other detective on the job would put you through a grilling.
Any other detective wouldn't be as stupid as you are.
We'll see.
Let me have that glove. Oh, Jim, where are you going?
Away from here.
Oh, Jim, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Oh, please come back.
When this case has been solved, and not until then, goodbye.
Jim!
A sack of mail for the boys up in the mines, and worth its weight in gold.
Speaking of gold, Uncle Cliff,
We're still as much in the dark as ever.
and it's been months now since the holdup,
We raised the reward, put our top men on the job.
and even they can't solve it. You never should have fired him, Uncle Cliff.
Who? Jim Burney?
It wasn't fair.
I'm afraid I did act impulsively. But I thought we'd uncovered a really hot trail.
The red-headed man.
Yes. Who disappeared apparently from the face of the earth, along with 500 pounds of bullion. Does Burney still hold it against me?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in all these months.
I didn't realize you cared that much about him, Jeannie.
If anything's happened to him, I'll never forgive myself.
Oh, nothing's happened to him.
But it's not like him not to write.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send word to all the Wells Fargo offices to keep an eye out for him. If he's anywhere in this country, they'll locate him.
Cliff.
Tell you the truth, I sort of had that young fellow on my own mind. Jeannie, a wire just came in from our head office in San Francisco. Expect Jim Burney on afternoon stage, Friday. That's all it says.
That's enough.
Here you are, sir. Here's your bandit and his confederate.
And here's your gold.
When Mr. Barnes was in here testifying that day last summer, he gave Chihuahua as a forwarding address.
Well, that was a darn fool thing to do.
So I decided to follow him there.
Why?
There was nothing to keep me here any longer. I reached Chihuahua just as he and his partner were preparing to go off into the mountains. And who should his partner prove to be but our friend Mr. Crothers? A most delightful surprise. They had quite a pack outfit. Camp supplies, mining tools. All they lacked was a cook. And they managed to line one up the day before they left. A Mexican by the name of Pancho. He was a surly fellow, spoke almost no English. But he could rustle grub, and that was all that mattered. Until one day...
Why, you dirty thieving son of a gun. I'll teach you to keep your hands off our gold.
What's going on here?
This low-life greaser's been helping himself to our dust.
No, senor.
I caught him at it inside the tent. He had a sack of it right in his hand. And he's going to pay for it with his hide.
Don't be a fool. What are a few pinches of dust compared with the gold we've got? And where are we going to find ourselves another cook out here in these wilds?
Well, I don't like the fella, and I never have.
Don't be for much longer. A couple of more bars to grind up, and we'll be on our way back to Frisco. Ready to live like princes. You, Pancho, get a move on.
Si, senor.
Russell Scrub.
So that's how they worked it. Took the bullion to Mexico and ground it up.
You got the story from Pancho?
I was Pancho.
You?
I suspected him from the beginning, and you wouldn't let me horsewhip him.
Well, I'll be darned.
Once back in Chihuahua, we parted company. We made our ways north separately, I by land and they by sea.
I got to San Francisco ahead of them, so I waited at Wells Fargo. I knew it would only be a matter of time before they turned up with their newly mined gold. But I didn't think you'd be so stupid as to deposit the whole 6,000 ounces. Almost exactly the amount of the stolen bars.
That was a coincidence, and we can prove it in court. I can also prove I have a bona fide gold mine in Mexico.
You won't have a leg to stand on in court. Not in the face of Mr. Verney's evidence.
He's got no evidence. Oh, sure, he followed us at Chihuahua, all right. Disguised himself like a little boy playing detective.
But he never laid eyes on any bars of bullion because there weren't any there. What we ground up, we dug from the mine.
That's perfectly true. I never did see any bars of bullion. They were mighty smart about it. Carried on the whole operation somewhere underground.
And then he has the nerve to arrest us. We should be suing you for stealing, helping yourself to our dust.
Only a few pinches. What are a few pinches? But I had to go through every ounce of gold dust before I found what I wanted. If you'll take a look at that through a magnifying glass, what do you see, sir?
The insignia of the mill that shipped the bullion.
Exactly. Not complete, but enough there to be unmistakable. I was able to piece the bits of gold together, unfortunately for Barnes and Crothers. They didn't grind it quite fine enough.
What did you want to do? Add murder to the charges already against you? Take him out and lock him up. Get his wound attended to.
That's twice he's been winged in the same shoulder. It was a neat trick of Barnes shooting him during the holdup to throw off suspicion.
You still haven't told us what made you suspicious.
It was a simple matter of arithmetic.
What do you mean?
Do you remember Barnes telling us about the red-headed man on horseback, riding like the wind?
Yes.
Saddlebags bulging, presumably with bullion. 10 bars of it, each bar weighing 50 pounds. That's 500 pounds. Add to that the weight of the man. Barnes and Crothers both agreed he weighed over 200. And that horse would have been carrying a total of more than 700 pounds at a gallop. An impossible feat. Even walking, a horse can carry only about 250 pounds any distance.
Jim, how smart of you.
Then how did he tote the bullion off?
By wagon. I found the wheel tracks in the bushes where he dragged the boxes from the road.
And you never told me this?
Well, I tried to, that last day.
You took a long chance trailing those two down to Mexico. One little slip on your part, and your life wouldn't have been worth a dime.
Don't think I didn't know it. May I see you back to your house?
Thank you.
Just a minute. Your $10,000 reward. Nice little nest egg.
I can't accept that, sir. As a Wells Fargo employee...
You're not a Wells Fargo employee any longer because I fired you. But as of tomorrow, you resume your duties here.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Suppose I hadn't taken my gloves off that day on the stage with Crothers.
Then he'd have thrown out his own handkerchief as a signal. Your glove gave him a wonderful opportunity to use something that could never be traced to him.
And you never told my uncle about it?
No,
I'm glad.
but I kept it.
Why?
So I'd have something of yours to carry over my heart.
Jim, darling.
All of which goes to show there's no such thing as a perfect crime. Somebody, someday, in some way, catches up with the criminal. oldsters in the audience may remember back around the turn of the century a desperado known as Killer Burke, who murdered at least 3 people in cold blood before the Nevada authorities finally caught up with him. The whole West, even a remote Death Valley mining camp, breathed a sigh of relief when Burke was convicted, which is the point at which my story opens. A story I call Escape.
That stage certainly is crowded. I hope it doesn't break down. I certainly hate to stay here in Death Valley all the rest of the summer.
It wouldn't be very pleasant.
I understand you're going down your own rig.
Yeah, that's right. Won't be leaving for another week, though.
Does it take that long to close up the camp?
A lot of company property around here, Myra.
Well, I certainly am glad my Jake ain't the superintendent. By this time tomorrow night, we'll be down where it's cool. Oh, morning, Evelyn.
Morning, Myra. Was there any mail, Harry?
Just this newspaper.
Later on, when I have nothing else to do. But don't lose it. It'll be the last one we'll be seeing for a while.
I still think you ought to be coming out on the stage with us, Evelyn.
We'll be following in a week.
There's no sense in your staying on here as poorly as you're feeling.
I'm not sick.
Oh, anyone can see you've not been yourself lately. All pale and draggy.
It's the heat.
And it's going to get worse every day. That's what I mean.
No, she wants to say, Myra, keep me company,
There's limits to a wife's devotion.
All aboard!
Oh, mercy, I've got to run. Well, goodbye, both of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Myra.
And goodbye, Death Valley. See you in September.
Happy summer.
Come on, Eddie!
Well, alone at last, You don't think Myra suspects anything, do you?
Nobody in camp suspects anything.
That remark of hers about your looking all washed out
They all regard us as a model couple, the soul of devotion.
makes me feel like a hypocrite.
Well, it was your idea, wasn't it? To play the part, to stick together until your promotion came through?
You agree, Davy?
Sure I did. I've nothing against you personally, Harry.
Thanks.
What's a week, more or less, if it assures your future in the company?
You wouldn't reconsider altogether, would you? Give up the idea of a divorce?
Harry, we've been through all that before.
But you say you don't hate me.
It's the life I can't stand. Horrible, deadly dullness of it. 9 months of the year marooned in this godforsaken place where there's nothing to do, nothing to see, where nothing ever happens.
Maybe with a promotion I'll get a better break.
It'll always be the same as long as you're a mining man, Harry. I'm fed up with it. I can't take it anymore. And that's final. Seems funny not to hear the noise of the mill. The ore cars running. Night crews coming on. Town is like a tomb.
I'm going now. Check some of the buildings.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could I have a little water?
Oh, certainly. I'll fill it for you. Here's your canteen.
Thanks. How about some grub? I ain't eat all day.
Haven't I seen you someplace before?
You might have. I've been prospecting hereabouts for quite some time. My burro disappeared with all my gear. Doggone his hide. I hoofed it all the way up here to rustle me up some more supplies. I found the camp closed down, deserted.
No, it's not.
And what are all the buildings doing dark?
Folks have gone to bed.
Everybody except you? You can't fool me, lady.
My husband just went out. I'm expecting him back any minute.
Has he got a horse?
No, but he's armed.
You don't say. How big of a man is he?
Very big. And very strong.
Good. Then his clothes will just fit me. What size shoe does he wear? I ask you what size?
I don't know.
Well, fetch me a pair and let me see. You heard me. Where does he keep them?
In there.
All right, I'll go along with you. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Well, they fit me just like a glove. While I'm tying this stuff up, you pack up some grub. And don't take all day. What's that?
A sack.
Feed, huh? And you told me you didn't have a horse. Where is it?
Out back.
Is there a saddle out there, too?
There's no saddle.
You're alive.
There's a buckboard.
Oh, a rig, huh? Now that makes things even better. I can take more stuff with me. Finish filling this up. Then me and you're going out together and see if you're telling me the truth. Nice, respectable rig. Hold this lantern while I hitch up the team. Is that your old man?
Evie, is that you?
Answer him, just like everything's all right.
Evie?
Yes, Harry?
What are you doing out here?
Stand right where you're at, mister, and put up your hand.
He said he was a prospector out of water. He came to the door.
So he was armed, was he? Why, you lying Jane. What, you...
Harry!
You the only two here in camp? Answer me!
Yes!
No other horses? Good. And there'll be no need for me to hurry. I'll stay here tonight and rest up. And leave the first thing tomorrow morning. All right, get inside. Come on, hold that mirror still. Hand me that towel over here. You know, a shave and some clean clothes sure makes a man feel different. Well, I almost feel respectable. Now, let's step into the setting room so I can be comfortable. After you, ma'am. Where do you think you're going, sweetheart?
Out to the kitchen to make some coffee.
All right, but don't try anything funny. I'll take it out on your old man. Where do you keep your cigarettes?
I don't. I smoke a pipe.
You wouldn't slip me a Mickey Finn, would you, lady?
What's a Mickey Finn?
Smart dame. You drink some of it yourself. Well, right good coffee. You know, mister, a wife can make coffee like this. Somebody to hold on to. You try that again, mister, and I'll kill you. All right, lady. Pick up that gun and hand it over here to me. Real careful, like. Well, I knew if I waited long enough, I'd find out where you kept your gun. Get back over there and mind your knitting. Thanks for your hospitality.
I suppose you'll realize you're leaving us with no way of getting out of here. And supplies for only a couple of days.
Well, that's your worry, brother. It's your lives or mine. And mine happens to be worth more by $5,000. Well, it looks like we're in for quite a scorcher. Now stand right where you're at till I'm out of sight. Get up!
Oh, Harry!
What a nightmare.
I didn't think I'd live through it.
You were wonderful, Evie.
Harry, what are we going to do now?
Well, the only thing as I see it is for me to hoof it into Shoshone and get help. Borrow a rig.
Walk 40 miles in this heat?
I could travel by night. With luck, I should be able to make it Thursday morning. Be back the day after.
I'm going with you.
Evie, that's impossible.
Well, it's not safe for you to go alone. Something might happen.
I'll be all right.
Harry, don't leave me here. Suppose he came back.
He's got everything he needs. Food, water, horse and rig. That's what makes me so all-fired mad. To have that murder right under a roof for more than 8 hours. And then to have to stand here and watch him drive off in my clothes as fine as you please.
We could only get word to the sheriff.
By the time I reach Shoshone, Burke will be clear out of the state. You know, the one through the mountain, where the railroad runs down to the mines.
What about it?
Evie, if I cut through there on the ore car, I can save time.
Where would that bring you out?
Right near the main road, where it rounds the mountain.
The same road he's traveling, Killer Burke?
Yes. Evie, if I start right now, I can reach that spot first. Intercept him.
Are you crazy?
There's a gun stowed in the way in the company office.
Harry, he's one of the deadliest killers in the country.
Yes, and you'll go right on killing as long as he's at large.
But not you, Harry. Not you.
Here are the keys to the office. The gun's in the top drawer of my desk. I'll get the engine warmed up.
Harry!
There's no time to lose, Evie. Get going.
Here.
Good. You brought two.
The other one's for me.
What?
I'm going with you, Harry.
Evie, no.
Don't argue.
But it's dangerous.
So was last night. You might need help. Anyway, whatever happens, I want to be with you.
Evie, let's go. back now. Yeah?
Get your hands up there, Burke.
All right, throw your gun down here. Come on, be quick about it. All right, get down.
It's too bad that you didn't stay back where I left you. Now you're going to have a change of address. 6 foot underground.
Give me that strap out of the wagon. Come on, Burke, get around there. Get around the back of the wagon. Move! Sit up in there.
Hey, Sheriff!
Sheriff?
Hello, Harry.
Hi, Whitey. Got some freight here for you.
Why'd you kill a bird?
That's right.
How'd you get him?
Well, it's a long story. Hey, Evie? Let's talk about that inside. It's hot in blazes out here, and my wife's had about all she can take.
You go ahead and look after her. I'll take care of the killer. I guess you know this came COD.
What?
Invoice reached $5,000.
Hey, that's right. $5,000, Evie. We'll talk about that later, Whitey.
All right, let's go.
9 months of the year in a desert mining camp.
That'll suit me just fine.
Isolated, dull.
I've had enough excitement to last me the rest of my life.
Are you sure, Evie?
I love you, Harry.
So Killer Burke accomplished at least one good thing before he went to his execution, although he never knew it, nor did anybody else, except the two concerned. For this story, I'm taking you across the Continental Divide into eastern Colorado. It's the year 1873. For the first time since the gold rush to Pikes Peak, interest in the territory has shifted from mining to ranching. The reason? The advent of the railroad, bringing the market within reach of the great range country. Ed Pratt is one of the settlers who saw the opportunity. He took up some land in the region southwest of Pueblo and started raising sheep. His first herd is ready for shipment as we open our story of The Mystery of Suicide Gulch.
All the confounded luck. To break my ankle just when I'm getting ready to drive my first flock to the railroad. I got a good mind to try to go anyhow.
Ed, that's out of the question.
Well, if I wait for this bone to knit, it'll mean I'll miss the market altogether. You realize what that'll mean? It'll mean going deeper into debt.
Paul?
It'll mean having to borrow money to get through till next season.
Paul!
It'll mean that...
Paul!
What is it, Lauren?
Let me take them for you.
You?
I've moved sheep all over this ranch. I can do it.
Why not, Ed?
It isn't just a question of driving sheep. Lige could do that. He's a good herder. It's a question of driving the bargain after you get there.
I can do that too, if you give me some idea.
You're too young. They'd take advantage of you.
I'm going on 17. I'm as tall as you are.
And he'd have Lige with him besides.
Lige? He's as dumb as a sheep himself. He can hardly read, let alone figure. It just wouldn't do.
Ed, we need the money. We can't afford not to let the boy go.
Drat that gopher hole. Yeah, guess I got no choice.
But I can go? Thanks, Paul. I'll tell Lige.
Now, just a minute. This is no spree you're going on. This is business.
I know that.
Well, just so you do.
Here we are. Here's Pueblo, southern terminus of the Denver and Rio Grande.
You know, I ain't even seen a railroad.
We come out on a railroad as far as Kansas City, but I was only 9 then. We can make Sweetwater Creek the first day, bed down there.
You know, there's water in every one of them valleys, according to the map.
That'll mean good grazing. We can deliver the sheep to the railroad as fat as when they left home.
You know, I wish I could ride all the way to Denver with him.
When I go to Denver, I'm not going to ride on a smelly old cattle car. I'm going to ride up on a passenger coach, on a plush seat.
The seat plush?
You bet. Green. With kerosene lamps overhead, too. Just like in a house. And cuspidors.
Oh, gosh, maybe we get a look at one when we're in town.
After we sell the sheep. Remember, this is no spree we're going on. This is business.
Finest bunch of sheep I ever did see. Every one of them in prime condition.
They sure are, Pa.
Now, here's the tally. 357. To get there with hardly no loss at all, barring accidents.
There'll be no accidents.
Main danger is pile-ups. Watch out the leader don't go over a bank and take the others with him. As soon as you sell them sheep, you head right back for home. No hanging around town with your pocket full of money. You savvy?
Yes, Pa.
You ought to be able to get about $250 ahead. If you're smart, I'll try. All right, son? Get going.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. Take care.
I will.
Hey, you better get down from there, little fella. You'll be left behind. Go on now.
Gee, what a beautiful valley.
Ain't marked on my map here.
That map of yours is no darn good.
I paid 6 bits for the thing.
Then you got stung. This will be the perfect place to camp for the night. Stream flowing through it, plenty of foliage, the whole floor's green.
Well, let's be going then. It's gonna be sundown before you know it.
You're right.
No, I missed it. Boy, I ain't never seen nothing like a jackrabbit in this valley. They run like Billy-O. Never once even stopped to nibble.
You're just a bad shot.
You know, this time of day the birds should be coming in to rest, but they ain't. They're all on the move.
Well, we'll eat beans and bacon.
You know, I don't understand. There's something funny about this place.
Something must be dead, making an awful smell. Don't you notice it?
No.
I must be lying right on it.
Why don't you move your bed over there?
I'm going to. It smells just like rotten eggs. I don't see how you could stand it.
Well, I used to herd goats. Lorne? Hey, Lorne, we lost some sheep.
Run off?
No, dead.
Dead?
I found them just now laying up in the ground.
Some animal got to them.
Oh, there's no sign of blood at all. I thought at first they was asleep till Buster went up to them and they didn't move.
Come on, let me go see. There's dead sheep scattered all over the place. We must have lost nearly 100 of them.
171.
171? That's nearly half the flock, Lige. Paul's gonna be fit to be tied.
It ain't your fault.
Whose fault is it? What happened to them anyway? There's not even a mark on them. It's just as if they died in their sleep.
I don't know, some disease, I reckon.
But what? They were all perfectly well last night. Nothing could have hit them that quick. Let's get out of here before something happens to the rest of them. Come on.
You know, that was a darn good price you got. Your pa himself couldn't have done any better.
But what does it all add up to? About a third of what we should be taking home. Pa's gonna go clear through the roof.
I still can't figure out what happened to them sheep.
He'll say if he'd have been there, he could have saved them.
And well, he couldn't. I mean, nobody could have.
You know Pa.
Yeah, I know.
You want to take another look at the trains?
I've sort of lost my ambition.
Me too. Might as well get on back home. Get it over with.
I don't believe it.
Pa, it's true.
171 sheep dying for no reason whatsoever. It couldn't happen.
It did happen.
Well, we'll take you up there and show you, boss.
Oh, no, you can't. All right, fellas. Come honest. What did you do with the money?
Pa, you don't think we're holding out on you?
Did you lose it? Did you spend it? Were you rolled in some deadfall?
Oh, Ed.
Every cent we got from the sale of the sheep is right there in Ma's hands.
You're lying. I heard you two planning before you left how you were going to paint the town red.
No.
I shouldn't have let you go in the first place.
Now, he got top dollar for them sheep, boss.
You're fired.
Fired?
Yes, get. As for you, you get upstairs to your room and stay there till I tell you to come out.
I'm no kid. You can't treat me like this.
If it weren't for my broken leg, I'd take you out in the yard and horsewhip you. Now get going.
Buster, go home. Now you gotta go back home. Now please go home. Go on home, Buster. Buster, go home. Now you've got to go back. You just can't come along with me, and that's all there is to it. Now go home, Buster. Go home, Buster. Now please go home. Go home, Buster.
Lauren's gone.
What do you mean?
Well, I went up to his room just now to look in on him, and he wasn't there. His bed hasn't been touched and his gun's missing.
Well, where are you going?
Out to the corral to see if his horse is gone.
Now, wait for me.
Buster! 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 Buster, come on, boy! Buster! Come on!
His horse is gone, so's the saddle.
He's even taken the dog with him.
Young fool.
Well, I don't blame him for leaving home after the way you talked to him tonight.
One thing I can't stand is being lied to.
Maybe he wasn't lying. Maybe the sheep did die.
Not in a million years.
What makes you think you're always right, Ed Pratt? Sometimes I wish that... There's Buster.
Well, so you come back, fella. Lauren will come back, too. You'll see.
Buster, where'd you go? Where's Lauren? Where'd you go? He's trying to tell us something. What happened to Lauren?
Nothing happened to him. He just run off, that's all.
The dog's acting queer. I think Lauren's hurt or in trouble. Maybe I should hitch up the rig.
This time of night, alone?
Well, there's no one else to go. You're laid up and you fired your only hand.
Well, if he don't show up soon, I'll notify the sheriff.
I'm driving over to Jim McLean's the first thing in the morning. He's the nearest deputy. And so I've come to ask you to please help us find him, Sheriff.
We'll do everything we can, Mrs. Pratt, to help. Now, you go right on home and don't worry.
Howdy. Mind if I hold up here for the night?
You alone?
Yeah, and glad of company. You're the first person I've met in days.
Make yourself to home.
Thank you. I swore I didn't do it, but he didn't believe me.
So you ran away from home, huh?
Well, wouldn't you if you were accused of stealing? I mean, your own father.
Reckon. Where you heading for now?
North to Denver. After that, I don't know. Frisco, maybe. Where are you heading, mister?
To bed.
Hold it.
What's the idea? Sneaking off in the middle of the night.
I just decided to be on my way.
Well, I'm deciding different, Sonny. We're not parting company. Now hand over your gun. Now let's go back to bed.
I sure am grateful to you folks for giving me shelter.
Glad you seen our light.
Wind out in this country blows 4 ways at once.
Your first year out here?
My second. And last.
Discouraged, huh?
Wouldn't you be if you lost the entire flock you was taking to market?
Lost them? How?
Queerest thing I ever known. They just died one night. All 200 head, for no apparent reason. In the best of health when they were bedded down. By morning, just so much mutton.
Where did this happen?
Between here and Pueblo. You know the San Isabel region?
Yeah?
There's a valley there. It's a beautiful valley. But don't let it fool you. Stay out of it. Go around. There's some kind of evil in there. Even got the smell of death.
Then he was telling the truth.
Sure I am.
No. Our son. He had the same experience.
In Suicide Gulch?
Suicide Gulch.
That's what I call the place.
We didn't believe him.
No, Myra. I didn't believe him.
I'd like to talk to him. Compare notes.
You can't. He's gone away.
We don't know where he is. He ran away from home.
What are you gonna do to me?
That's just what I was wondering.
Hey, isn't that the kid?
That's the kid, all right.
And look who he's riding with.
Haley. We'll jump him on the trail ahead.
We got you, Haley. And you too, kid. Throw out your guns and come out with your hands up.
You ain't got nothing.
You know, he's just about right. Holed up in those rocks, the odds are 10 to 1 in his favor. Try to keep his attention this way, and I'll see if I can slip around behind him.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you, Jack.
It's the only way we're going to get him, if we get him.
Drop that gun. Now put up your hands. Both of you. All right, boys, come and get them.
Are you trying to tell me that you weren't in cahoots with Haley?
If I had have been, do you think you could have sneaked up behind him? It was me that kept him from shooting you.
Then what were you doing with him?
We just happened to camp at the same water hole.
The same water hole. Just by a mere coincidence, I suppose.
Yes, sir. Look, Sheriff, if I had been in cahoots with Haley, wouldn't I have been carrying a gun?
You were carrying a gun when you ran away from home.
Haley took it off me last night at the water hole. He threw it away. Sheriff, you gotta believe me. I haven't broken any law. All I've done is run away.
All right, son, I do believe you. Sit down, I want to talk to you. Now, I don't know what the trouble was at your house.
My pa treated me like a kid.
And you want to be a man, huh? Well, prove it. Go home and take your medicine. Your pa needs you just as much as you need him, son. I understand you've got a mother, too. I only wish my mother was still alive.
we've been sick with worry. I'm so glad you're back.
Howdy, Paul.
Good to have you back, son. I'm sorry I lost my temper.
I shouldn't have run off. Forgive me, Paul. But it sure turned out good.
Good.
$1,250. Look.
1,200. Where did you get that kind of money?
It's a long story, Paul. I don't think you're going to believe it.
Son, I'm through doubting you anymore.
Well, it's my half of the reward for helping capture a train robber.
A train robber? Son, you're really a man now.
You sure are. Lied you. What are you doing here?
I found out I needed a good sheep herder, especially for next year when you two drive another herd to the railroad.
Paul!
But not by way of Suicide Gulch.
Suicide Gulch?
And that's what they call it now. A lot of other folks lost sheep there, too. Same way you did.
Well, what happened? What killed them?
Nobody knows. It's a mystery.
There's got to be a reason. Everything has to have a reason.
So what was the reason? What was the mystery of Suicide Gulch? It took 63 years to find out the answer. And here it is. Suicide Gulch's secret is out. Uncle Sam scientists solved riddle of Colorado's 320 deadly acres. A poisonous nonmetallic element called selenium in the soil of the area is drawn up by plants in sufficient quantity to be dangerous to livestock. Now that the secret is out, sheep no longer graze here. But each summer, tourists flock to the magnificent scenic area of Colorado's San Isabel Forest, on the edge of which lies the area known as Suicide Gulch. You are about to watch a murder trial. The case of the notorious red-headed bandit who once terrorized the whole Death Valley region. The time is May 1883. The place, Independence, California, seat of Inyo County where Death Valley is located. In the old courthouse on this spring morning, the wheels of justice are already moving in the trial of Red Haskell.
I shall prove, gentlemen of the jury, that the accused did, on the 18th of January of this year, shoot and kill one Wesley Rogers, stage driver, on the road between Darwin and Lone Pine. And that he did also, on the night of March 4th, murder in cold blood one Cyrus Barlow at Tule Ranch, Panamint Valley. The motive in both cases, robbery.
We have heard the opening for the prosecution. Does the defense wish to make a statement?
No statement.
All right, the prosecution will call the first witness.
The first witness, Your Honor, is Mrs. Juliana Carhart of Darwin, California.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God.
Mrs. Carhart, I understand you are a widow.
I am, going on 17 years.
You support yourself?
I do. I run the Pioneer Restaurant in Darwin. Best eating place in town.
Mrs. Carhart, where were you on the afternoon of January 18th of this year?
On the stage, going from Lone Pine to Darwin.
Tell us what happened.
Well, just beyond the turnoff to Cerro Gordo, we were held up. I heard a voice say, "Throw down the box," and looked out to see this bandit standing in the road with his gun aimed at the driver.
Instead of obeying, the driver cracked his whip and yelled, "Get out!" That's when the bandit fired and shot him. I let out a scream. I couldn't help it. The fellow walked over to me. For a minute, I thought he was going to shoot me, too, and said, "Shut up." And as if that wasn't enough, he reached out and grabbed my gold watch, the watch my deceased husband had given me when we were married.
And you had a good look at the killer.
He was this close to me. I could see the color of his eyes, a cold gray, and a scar on his right cheek, even his red whiskers where he needed a shave.
You'd recognize him if you saw him again?
Oh, if you mean is that the man sitting there, yes, there's no doubt about it.
You positively identify him.
He's Red Haskell. I'd swear to it on a stack of Bibles.
Well, there, she certainly ought to know it. Thank you, Mrs. Carhart. No further questions, Your Honor.
Any cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Mrs. Carhart, how did you know that the bandit in question was Red Haskell?
How did I know? Why, the driver said so.
The driver?
With his dying breath, he cursed him. "Blank, blank your soul, Red Haskell," or words to that effect, which I can't repeat.
No further questions.
The next witness, Mr. Alfred Hobson of San Francisco, California, detective for Wells Fargo.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. Hobson, how soon after the events of January 18th did you go to work on the case of Red Haskell?
As soon as the news of the outrage had reached headquarters, I left San Francisco on the 27th for the desert. Stopped at Cerro Gordo on the 30th to check. Learned that Red Haskell had just been seen over in Amargosa, the other side of Death Valley. That's why I was caught off guard. He tied me up at the point of a gun, right there in the Wells Fargo office, and proceeded to rifle the safe. He got away with over $10,000 while I watched helplessly.
But you did watch.
I never took my eyes off him. That's Red Haskell.
Your witness.
You say you stopped at Cerro Gordo, Mr. Hobson, to check.
That's right. I wanted to get the lay of the land.
So you weren't familiar with the territory?
Oh, I had maps. But a map doesn't do you much good when you're chasing an outlaw like Red Haskell. The fellow was everywhere at once.
Mr. Hobson, how did you know that the man who entered the Wells Fargo office in Cerro Gordo and robbed the safe was Red Haskell?
Wells Fargo had a file on him. I had studied his pictures carefully.
So there was no doubt in your mind as to his identity?
None whatsoever. It could have been nobody but Red Haskell.
Thank you, that's all.
Call your next witness, Mr. Wyckoff.
Jose Carrasco, Tule Ranch, Panamint Valley.
This is the second murder.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. You worked for Mr. Cyrus Barlow as a ranch hand.
See? 5, maybe so 6 years.
Did you get along well with him?
Sure, he good boss. Jose very sorry he sell out.
When did he sell the place?
1 week before he is killed. This is why he has so much cash money.
Will you tell us in your own words what happened on the night of March the 4th?
Me, Jose, sleep in the bunk room. I hear one shot, another shot. I run to the ranch house and I found my boss on the floor, dead. A stranger with a gun stand over him. He turned around to point the gun to me and he said, "You be a fool, and the same thing happened to you."
What did you do?
I do like he tell me, help him put this money in the saddlebags.
You got a good close look at him?
Plenty too close. He had the gun on my ribs.
Look at the accused, Jose. The prisoner. Have you ever seen him before?
That is him, Red Haskell, the man who killed my boss.
That's all. Thank you, Jose. Your witness?
Mr. Carrasco, had you ever seen Red Haskell before that night at the ranch?
No, senor.
How did you know it was him?
How? See, he say so. He say, you move plenty pronto, or Red Haskell will pump you full of lead.
I see. Well, thank you. No further questions.
Prosecution rests.
The counsel for the defense.
Your Honor, Mr. Foreman, gentlemen of the jury, the defense does not deny that the crimes which you've heard described here were committed. I shall not attempt to refute or disprove the charges brought against Red Haskell by the prosecution and substantiated by the testimony of these highly reputable eyewitnesses. You're all anxious, I know, to arrive at a just verdict in the case with the least possible delay. So I shall call to the stand one witness only. The accused.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You've heard the evidence of the three witnesses called to the stand.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Juliana Carhart, aboard the stage last January 18th when the driver met his death at the hand of Red Haskell. Do you recognize her?
No, sir. I never saw her before.
Mr. Alfred Hobson, bound and gagged in the Wells Fargo office in Cerro Gordo on the night of February 1st while Red Haskell robbed a safe. Do you recognize him?
I never laid eyes on him in my life.
The third witness, Jose Carrasco, ranch hand, who on the night of March 4th found his master slain, and the murderer self-identified as Red Haskell, still on the scene. Do you recognize Mr. Carrasco?
No, sir. It's the first time I ever saw him.
Lie. Yet each of these witnesses has separately and positively identified you as Red Haskell. You are Red Haskell.
No, sir.
If you're not Red Haskell, who are you?
Andrew Clayton.
Your Honor, I object. This is a trick. All these fellows have aliases.
Overruled. You may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Clayton, How do you happen to find yourself in your present predicament?
Well, sir,
Tell us in your own words.
it all started back last July. I've been prospecting for nearly 3 years without any luck. Not a glimmer. My stake had long since been used up, and I borrowed till I couldn't borrow no more. I had no friends and no partner. By this time, I didn't even own a burro. I sold him to rustle up some grub. Now that was gone. All I had left was a gun and a couple of bullets. So, one day in desperation, I decided to take the short way out.
Drop that gun! What's the idea?
I got it right.
Don't move! I'll pick it up. Well, I'll be darned. What's your name?
None of your business.
Don't begin with an H, does it?
No.
I thought you might be a long-lost twin I'd never knowed about.
There is a resemblance.
Resemblance? Almost like looking in the mirror. Same color hair? Same eyes?
Give me back my gun.
Look, brother.
I'm not your brother. I don't have any folks anywhere. I'm alone in the world.
A lot of people are alone.
Look, mister, I'm down and out. I've hit rock bottom. Don't even have a price for a can of beans.
Is that all? Money? Why, money's the easiest thing in the world to come by, if you know the ropes. See them saddlebags there? Got close to $3,000 in there that I made just this morning.
How?
Same height, same build, be a cinch. How'd you like it if 10% of that swag was yours? $300 for doing nothing.
What are you talking about?
You've heard of Red Haskell.
I think so.
You think so? Gosh almighty, man, I'm famous.
Well, I don't get to talk to folks much.
That's fine. So much the better. Because from now on, you're going to pass for me.
The devil I am. Give me back my gun.
Hold on, hear me out. This is a great proposition I'm offering you.
I said, give me back my gun!
And I said, hear me out. You'll have nothing to do with the actual holdups. You'll be 50 or 100 miles away. That's the whole idea. Throw folks off of the scent. I won't even tell you when it happened or how. Just give you your 10%.
Blood money.
I never kill.
You swear?
So help me. All I do is rob folks that can afford to lose it. Besides, them express shipments are insured anyhow.
Never been a party to crime.
You'll need some money for an outfit. Horse, saddle, clothes, food. Or do you prefer this?
There's just one thing you've overlooked.
Yeah, what's that?
Why should people think I'm you? I don't have a scar like you have.
You have now. We'll have a practice run. You'll ride through a certain town attracting attention as Red Haskell, while I'm off in the opposite direction attending to business. Our business partner. Red Haskell! Red Haskell! See how easy it is?
Yeah.
Between jobs, you just lay doggo. Keep out of sight until I give you orders where to head next.
Right.
We'll make this spot our rendezvous. Now, ain't you glad you didn't spoil them good looks of yours with a bullet?
Sure. Sure I am. Well, that's how it started.
This was last July?
Yes.
Well, go on.
Well, things went along for months. Made doubling for Red Haskell until he got the reputation of being the devil himself. Every word once.
He played fair with you?
You mean, did I get my share of the loot? Yeah, I made plenty. But there was another promise he didn't keep. One day in January, I learned that he had shot the driver of the Lone Pine Darwin stage. Killed him in cold blood. So I decided I was going to break with Red Haskell at our next meeting. Stealing is one thing, but murder is murder.
I killed him in self-defense.
That ain't the way I heard it.
Who you been talking to?
I read it in the newspaper.
Oh. Well, just be careful in the future.
There's going to be no future where you and me are concerned. I told you, Red, I'm through.
Quitting, eh?
That's right.
Yellow. Well, I ain't letting you quit, you savvy. You're in on this and you can't back out now.
Let go of me.
That scar on your face turns livid when you get mad, just like mine. You sure are a dead ringer for me. I wouldn't try to welch on this job if I were you, partner.
I was trapped and I knew it. He had me where he wanted me. I didn't have the guts to do anything but to go along with him. Many's the time I wish I'd put that bullet in my head the first day I met Red Haskell. After that, things went from bad to worse. Red stopping at nothing. He couldn't hide from me what he was doing. The whole desert rocked with it.
How long did this go on?
A couple of more months.
And you still couldn't muster the moral courage to make a break?
Not until early this spring when I met a girl. Daughter of a homesteader over near Wild Rose. She seemed to like me pretty well, too. Suddenly I began to think what it would mean to lead an honorable life. Have a home, a family. Love gave me courage. I wasn't afraid anymore. Of anything.
You needn't bother to take those saddlebags off. You and me are through.
Belly aching again, eh? What's the matter? Want more dough?
I said I'm through.
All right, I'll up the ante. I'll give you 30% instead of 20.
Don't you understand English? I'm serving notice in you, Red. I pulled my last job for you. This is the end.
Oh, no, it ain't. Take your thieving bloody hands off of me.
You ain't through with Red Haskell yet!
I'd made the break. I was a free man again.
What did you do then?
The next day I headed for Wild Rose to see my girl. Tell her what I couldn't tell her before. That I loved her. Wanted to marry her. But on the way over, a posse picked me up and arrested me as Red Haskell. Well, you know the rest of the story.
So you never had the chance to make your declaration to this girl?
I have now.
She's in this courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Will the young lady please stand up? Thank you.
Order in the court. Any further questions?
Just one more. Mr. Clayton, how did this posse happen to pick you up?
Somebody tipped off the authorities. Told them where to find me. Must have been Red Haskell.
Your Honor, I object. The witness is expressing an opinion, not a fact.
Well, Mr. Wyckoff, you're the only one in a position to know who did tip you off.
Well, it didn't take long for the jury to bring in a verdict of not guilty, nor much longer for Andrew Clayton to get his girl. What about the real Red Haskell? Oh, they finally caught up with him, and he paid with his neck. But that trial was nothing compared with the one you've just seen. The trial of the man they thought was Red Haskell.